Kenya is making global headlines with a historic decision to impeach its Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, marking the first time the nation has removed a deputy president through this process. This bold move by Kenya's Senate comes after a series of political confrontations and allegations that have created rifts within President William Ruto's administration, exposing deeper cracks in the country's leadership. But what led to this unprecedented political earthquake, and what does it mean for Kenya's future? The impeachment was spearheaded by Kibwezi West MP Mwengi Mutuse, who laid out 11 charges against Gachagua, including corruption, undermining the president, compromising judicial independence, and inciting ethnic tensions. The charges come amidst a backdrop of growing tensions between Gachagua and President Ruto, which erupted earlier this year over policies such as forced evictions during severe flooding and disagreements over government strategies. What could have pushed the deputy president from being a key ally in Ruto's election to a perceived adversary within just a couple of years? Gachagua, a multimillionaire from central Kenya, assisted President Ruto in securing vital votes from the region, where he has enormous influence among Kenya's largest tribe, the Kikuyu, to which the expelled vice president belongs. That support helped Ruto win the national election 2 years ago. However, both men have since fallen out, with Gachagua claiming he is often marginalized by the president and kept in the dark about major events. Critics have accused Gachagua of supporting the youth-led anti-government rallies in June and July, which resulted in the president dropping a controversial tax increase plan. This widened the divide between the two. In June, Gachagua also accused the Director General of the National Intelligence Service of failing to sufficiently advise Ruto on the gravity of the protests. Following those remarks, Gachagua's critics accused him of undermining the state security agencies and thus the president, exacerbating tensions. But the deputy president didn't agree with these remarks. President William Ruto and I have been calling out senior government officials when they fall short of expectations. The Director General is no exception. He is not above the law and is accountable to the people of Kenya for his performance, he said on October 8 before the National Assembly. Since Ruto withdrew the tax bill and reshuffled his cabinet, it has been clear that Gachagua's days as part of the ruling government were numbered. When the impeachment charges started gaining traction, Gachagua put up a spirited fight and appeared before the National Assembly to defend himself. He vehemently denied the charges, describing the impeachment motion as a politically motivated effort to force him out of office. He also claimed that the move was driven by propaganda and vendettas aimed at silencing him due to his open criticism of the government's handling of key issues. Gachagua even suggested that President Ruto himself might have given the green light for the impeachment. Kenya's National Assembly initiated the impeachment motion with an overwhelming vote of 282 in favor versus 44 against, far surpassing the two-thirds majority required to proceed. The case then moved to the Senate, which also upheld the decision with 54 senators voting to impeach Gachagua against 13 in opposition. What does this decisive verdict say about the unity or division within the Kenyan political landscape, especially considering Gachagua's significant role in Ruto's 2022 electoral victory? Adding more intrigue to this whole story is the fact that the Senate's final verdict to oust Gachagua came only hours after the deputy president was hospitalized with severe chest pains. His legal team argued for a postponement, citing his health condition, but the proceedings continued as per constitutional requirements. As Gachagua now faces a new chapter outside office, what will his next steps be in this evolving political saga? Will he contest the decision in court, or find a new political base from which to challenge his former allies? This move by Kenya's Senate has not only shocked the country, but also drawn the world's attention to the nation's evolving democracy. The impeachment highlights Kenya's resolve to hold even the highest-ranking officials accountable for their actions, yet it also raises questions about the integrity of the political processes involved. Is this development a sign of Kenya's commitment to anti-corruption, or merely a manifestation of power struggles at the highest levels of government? Amid the turmoil, local political analysts predict that Gachagua's fall from grace might be irreversible, even if he manages to avoid conviction in court. Observers believe that his political future could be bleak unless he aligns with a new political faction or manages to expose the internal secrets of the Ruto administration. But would a move like that further tarnish his reputation or position him as a martyr for a faction disillusioned with the current government? As the nation grapples with this political earthquake, a significant portion of the public remains divided over the impeachment. A recent survey indicated that while a majority of Kenyans opposed the deputy president's impeachment, a significant number were still undecided, highlighting the political polarization in the country. Will this divide be a stumbling block for Kenya's democratic progress or a catalyst for greater transparency and reforms in its political system? President Ruto has remained notably silent throughout this saga, neither condemning nor supporting the impeachment. This silence has fueled speculations about his possible involvement or at least his acquiescence to the move against Gachagua. As Kenya enters this uncharted political territory, the question remains, will this moment be remembered as a step towards strengthening democratic accountability or a cautionary tale of political infighting? So, do you think Kenya's deputy president deserved to be impeached, or is he simply being victimized? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our informative future videos. Stay informed, stay engaged, and thank you for watching.